Welcome back to another Mixed Media Monday where I take my super unprofessional, messy art journal and try to turn it into something that resembles art. And in today's art, we are trying to paint a whale. I saw a whale somewhere. I don't remember what platform I saw it on, and I really liked it. And I opened my art journal page or my art journal to this page, and it was giving me ocean vibes. So I thought, you know what? I want to draw a whale. But I couldn't remember where I saw the whale. I can't even remember if it was a photo of a whale, a painting of a whale, some sort of art piece of a whale. I don't know. So I just Googled whale images and screenshot a whale image and tried to draw it. So obviously I drew the pencil sketch off camera because it takes me forever to draw. And then I thought, you know what? I don't need to see the reference picture, which was on my phone that I was recording with. So I couldn't even look at it, even if I wanted to. So after just deciding that my whale was going to be like a light bluish, whitish, grayish color, I started mixing paint and just going to town. I clearly have no clue what I'm doing. And I appreciate you watching my videos knowing that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing, I'm just learning, I'm just trying to teach myself along the way and create fun art pieces that I can look back in my journal one day and hopefully say, wow, look how far I've come. But who knows? I've been saying that for years and I honestly haven't come that far. But that's neither here nor there. So I appreciate you guys being here. I've seen a lot of new subscribers. So hi, welcome. I appreciate you. All my original subscribers, I appreciate you too. I just, I'm just a girl making bad art and putting it out there for the world to see because why not? This day and age, we all need something fun that's not so serious that people can kill time with. And I hope that my channel provides that for somebody, or my Instagram, or wherever. I mean, I really only have Instagram and YouTube and Pinterest. Pinterest isn't really social media, I don't feel like, but who knows. I've been contemplating downloading TikTok, but I honestly don't need another time suck in my life. I already waste hours of my day when I should be working. If you don't know, I do have a website that I do hawk my wares on, and I will link it below if you're interested. No pressure. Um, Selling handmade things and art has always been something that I wanted to do full time. And unfortunately, I'm in a position right now where, well, fortunately and unfortunately, fortunately because I have the time, but unfortunately because other things haven't panned out the way that I had expected them to. I mean, 2020, 2021, am I right? I think a lot of us are in that boat. So I just decided to go full force and just try to create my life around art and hopefully make a living off of it. I mean, so far, it's, I'm not naive enough to think that it's going to happen overnight. And I know that, that it takes time. So I'm patient. Unfortunately, I'm very patient. Well, fortunately and unfortunately. I mean, I think it's a good thing that I'm super patient. I get it from my mom. But I'm also so patient that it's, it's caused issues in my life. So, anyways, besides all that, yeah, I'm putting my art out there and hoping that you like it or that it encourages somebody else to put their art out there. I am by no means, I don't even call myself a creator or anything like that, like a content creator. I mean, I create things, I videotape it, and then I put it on YouTube. So I guess technically, yeah, but I mean, my measly 400 followers compared to some of these art channels that have millions. Don't get me wrong, I'm not, I appreciate every follower that I have, whether it's one or 1,000. Um, but I know that I don't have a lot of followers in the grand scheme of things. So I do appreciate anybody that does follow me. And I hope that I encourage at least one person to put themselves out there and not care what anybody thinks, or not talk themselves out of sharing their art with the world. Because believe me, the world needs your art. So if you've been thinking about putting your art out there or scared to do it, just do it. It's fun, it's entertaining. You can look back and be like, wow, look how far I've come. Or, wow, look how cringy that was. Whatever, it's entertaining. And it's entertaining for you and the people watching you. So, anyways, that's my TED Talk. You're welcome. So yeah, I'm obviously just overworking this painting because that's what I do. It's how I live my life. I'm trying to do shadows and light, and I don't know squat about any of that because what? It's funny. I'm a photographer and I understand all of these concepts, the rule of thirds and shadow and light and reflection and all these things when it comes to photography, but when it comes to art, it's foreign to me. Not that photography is not art. It is an art form in and of itself, but it's not this kind of art. I'm capturing an image, not trying to create one from scratch when I take a picture. So as far as painting and things like that go, it's tough for me. And as far as drawing goes, this is new to me. I've never been able to draw, and I practice. This past year was supposed to be the year I drew a face every week and trying to learn how to draw faces. I don't want to draw realistic faces. I wanted to learn how to draw like whimsical faces, and I think I maybe drew 4, maybe 6 faces. I just lost interest, and some things happened in my life, and I was super busy, and I just wasn't making art a priority. And in June of this year, I decided I left my day job after it was just a toxic environment. I think a lot of us have decided that we're not putting up with shit anymore, and a lot of us have made these decisions to leave for our mental health. And that's what I did. And I think it was back in June. Could have been July. I think it was June. And I decided that I was going to pursue art and become an artist / maker full time. And I reopened my online store again, just Cyber Monday, so like a week or so ago. And I'm hopeful that I will make that work for me. I'm not naive to think that, I'm going to make a killer living off of any of this immediately. I'm not even naive to think that I'm going to make a killer living off of it at all, but I'm hopeful. I hope that, the things that I do offer for sale bring somebody joy, and that people buy it. I love art. I love handmade things. I've been sewing and creating since I can remember. My mom taught me how to sew when I was probably 6. So I've been sewing for about 40 years. And my mom was super creative, and we always were doing crafts and DIYs. So I hope I'm making her proud up there in the heavens. And she's probably laughing at me too. So, that's cool. That's cool, Mom. Thanks. So anyways, back to this painting, because I like to go off on tangents here. I'm using my Stabilo All pencil because it's like a magic little erasable paint pencil. You can draw with it, and then if you don't like it, you can take a wet paper towel or a wet wipe and just wipe it off, which is kind of nice. So looking back, I kind of wish I would have left the darkness around the entire whale, but when your face is in it, I don't know. You're too close to it, I guess. And I need to learn to step back when I'm working in my art journal more. When I'm painting on a canvas, I spend a lot of time stepping back and contemplating what I'm working on, But in my art journal, I don't, because I think there's something in my head that tells me this should be a quick process because it's my art journal. And I don't have to make anything in quick or not quick, or, I mean, I don't know why we put so many rules on ourselves when we're creating. And now that I'm looking at it, it resembles a whale. I think I did a pretty good job. I did. I mean, it looks like a whale. It looks like a whale with a shark fin coming out of its side, but whatever. I still feel like it's got some whale characteristics here. And then I'm just, again, trying to add lightness and highlights and not knowing what the heck I'm doing. I really should take a real art class. I might learn something. And then I think I'm grabbing my gelatos here in a second. Well, no, clearly I'm drawing my whale. And then I'm grabbing, oh, a stencil. I'm grabbing a stencil. I got this from the Silhouette store. I downloaded it and cut a stencil out of it because I love me some stencils. I don't know if that's what this is. But I'm going through the open spaces around the whale with a silver paint, which is very transparent, so you can't even see it. I'll try and post a picture at the end of the shimmer that it gives off, but I don't know, it just reminded me of water. You know how if you're in the ocean, if you've ever been in the ocean and the sun hits the water just right, it looks like it sparkles? That's what I was going for. I don't know if I achieved that, but whatever. And I'm just using a makeup sponge to dab it on. I tried to not get it on the whale because I didn't want it. Now I don't know why. I didn't want it on the whale. I wanted it just kind of around it. And you can kind of see it in that upper left corner of the page where there's a little bit of shimmer there. And this is where I grabbed the gelatos too. I love these because they're so easy to blend with your fingers. And then if you get just a little water on it, they spread nicely. And they work well on top of acrylic paint. I don't like to use them on raw paper because it doesn't spread. The paper like grabs it, and so it makes it very, you can see the lines where you put the gelato down. So I like to use it on top of acrylic paint. It spreads so nicely. And I've had these for, gosh, years. And I have yet to run out of a single color. And here I'm just making my whale blue again because I don't know why, but I felt like my whale needed to be blue. Do blue whales even exist? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now it kind of looks cartoony, whereas before I don't feel like it looked very cartoony until I outlined it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna keep adding colors and highlights to it, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. If you've made it this far, thank you. I mean, any amount of watching, I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. And oh wait, we're gonna add some splatter because, you know, I like me some splatter. But I appreciate you stopping in, and I hope that you enjoyed this video of me talking about, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, pretending to be an artist. I will see you guys in the next video.